The one thing I see every night when I go to bed, when I turned around and looked over my shoulder and saw him in the hallway with a gun, that's what I see.
Dana Mitchell was shot in the back when her co-worker opened fire in the conference room of Old National Bank 1 year ago tomorrow.
As WDRB's Monica Harkins details, Mitchell recovered physically, but it's the mental battle still taking a toll.
Sitting in her backyard, the sun shining and birds chirping, Dana Mitchell reflects on the darkest day of her life.
We'll never forget it. We'll never get over it. It's not something you get over. You just learn to make it part of who you are.
April 10th, 2023 is now part of who she is.
We just went to work.
Like so many other Monday mornings, a meeting in the conference room was about to start. Then Mitchell saw a coworker with a rifle.
My first thought was he bought a gun and brought it in to show us. It did not occur to me that he was going to use it.
Her brain didn't recognize the threat.
So when you see someone you know, you don't automatically go to the worst case scenario.
Reality set in with the sound of gunfire. She saw him shoot someone in the hallway and instantly dove out of her seat onto the ground.
And I just reacted as quickly as I could.
But still, she was shot. A bullet hit Mitchell in the back.
I could feel blood running down the left side of my face, and in my mind I was thinking it was coming from the person next to me.
Shrapnel also hit her neck, but in the moment her own injuries didn't register. She could only think about how to make it out alive.
And I was torn, do I try to get out? Do I lay here and play dead?
Mitchell decided to keep quiet and says those minutes felt like hours, waiting for police.
Once they showed up and announced themselves, that's when the relief finally was like, okay, we're gonna make it, we're gonna be all right.
5 of her coworkers didn't survive the shooting.
And we had to walk past our coworkers that were shot.
Some begging for help.
There was nothing we could do. There was nothing we could do.
Mitchell spent 2 days in the hospital and 3 months recovering from her physical injuries.
The survivor's guilt has been very real and difficult.
But she's still healing from the mental and emotional wounds. An ongoing battle her family has helped her fight, including Mitchell's daughter, who moved in after the shooting to help care for her.
I can remember sitting in the shower one night and I started crying, and they heard me from the other room, and so she came in and sat on the floor next to me. And I just told her what I was feeling, and the grief of the loss that we suffered that day. That has been the biggest struggle for me, is the lives of people that I cared about, taken for no reason. And it was just so much all of a sudden.
Mitchell wants people to remember what happened on that dark day.
We will get through it, we will get past it, but we'll never forget it.
But she won't lose sight of the brighter days ahead.
We went through something that was absolutely horrible, and it is, it's my hope, and I know the hope of the others that we'll use it for good.
With photojournalist Jeff Gordon, Monica Harkins, WDRB News.